Howdy ho, boys and girls. Will here with Just-in-Time Prepping. I'm hoping you're enjoying the series that I'm bringing you guys. Today, we're going to have part 2 of the series. Enjoy the time and think about what I'm saying. It's all going to come down to this sometime. As the sun comes up in the morning, we can see more of what's going on outside and what's going on in our own home. Everyone's outside looking around trying to figure out what the heck's going on, but we all know that during the night the big boom went off, and now nobody has anything except their own families. Community-wise, we don't know yet. We know that we went to the store last night to get batteries and that the people are already going crazy and pulling guns on each other, so what do we have to do? We have to pull together as a community, somehow, some way. So I'm going to go and I'm going to look around the house. I'm going to try to get my family to calm down a little bit, and we're going to try to make things work out. We're going to try to make our house so that we can still live a life without having to worry about electricity or any of the things that we were used to in the past. Those are all gone, at least for now. So let's go upstairs and check it out. I still have my pistol in the small of my back, especially after going to the store last night and finding out that people are already starting to go nuts. So we're going to go up, we're going to make sure that we have our house secure, and we're going to make sure that we have everything that we need to continue on. As we go upstairs, we look outside and we see that all the neighbors are starting to mill around trying to figure out what they're going to do in the midst of all this havoc. The instant response teams are out and they're trying to help each of the neighbors and let them know what's going on and what they intend to do about it. I myself, have been ready for this, and my family, and we're going to try to get through it somehow, some way. I'm sure that I'm not the only one that has been prepared for something happening, and we'll all get through it together. All we just have to do is figure it out. The first responders are going door to door to make sure everyone's all right and to see if there's anything that they can do. I'm sure it will only be a matter of time before they pronounce martial law so that everyone can be safe from the looters. We're going to go down to the store and check out what we can do and what we can get and what we can't get and try to figure out how we can continue on. We still have enough food and water here at our home to get by for a few days, but we should probably get more if it's at all possible. I know from experience and from training that all the food on the shelves will be gone in a matter of hours, and that there will be no fuel or any other kind of energy to be had as we need to continue on down the road. An EMP attack usually knocks out everything. But because I've been preparing and been training myself and my family, I still have some spare parts downstairs in a Faraday cage that I made. A Faraday cage, for those of you that don't know, is a safe place to keep electronics and some stuff that you'll need just in case something like this happens. I don't know for sure how many people know what's going on, but we're going to find out. As I walk down the street and start talking to the neighbors, I find out that I'm not really the only one that's prepared for such a thing. That there are other people that are prepared also. And that's a good thing. The good thing is that they'll be able to help others, and those others will be able to help others, and hopefully that our community will get through this. I don't know if it'll be days, weeks, months, or even years, but we'll manage somehow. We all know from experience that the weak will go first, and probably the sick. Because without any of the stores open, the shelves empty, the medicine will be gone. Unless you plan for something like this, you can just about guarantee that death is going to take its toll. As we go down through the streets, Everybody along the way is asking each other if there's anything they can do. Of course, there's going to be a few that won't want to cooperate at all. They're going to want to be the ones that are hindering or making trouble for others. Of course, the law will do as much as they can for as long as they can, but eventually they will end up just going home and watching their community crumble around them. I, for one, have made preparations so that I can survive long term, if possible, and make things work. In my Faraday cage, I made sure that I had some solar powered equipment in case something happened. Anybody knows that if you're under an EMP attack or something like this happens, that the enemy, no matter who they be, whether they be homegrown or overseas, will allow this to go down for a couple of days, and then they'll probably hit us again just to make sure that if there's any emergency equipment that they make sure they get it all. I, for one, have some solar panels that I got at Harbor Freight, thank God, and they're all put away nice, safe and sound, so that in a few days, when everything starts kind of settling down, I can start charging up my home. However, we want to make sure that we don't let too many people know what we have, because if they know what we have, guess what? They'll be wanting to come and get it from us. So that's where protection comes in. And I've been telling all my friends and family and my community that they should be preparing as well. Hopefully they heeded what I said. As the day wears on and we start getting our lives back together somewhat, we will slowly get our house locked down for the night that's about to fall. Hopefully the people around us will be able to get through the night and prepare for the next day. Days will turn into weeks, weeks will turn into months, and months will turn into years. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully we can get through this in short term. Hopefully they won't hit us again. Howdy ho, everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave the comments down below, and if you haven't had a chance yet, subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later.